Hey everybody, Zach here from Primrose Productions. I got another quick video for you today. Today we're going to be talking about how to mic up a bass amp cab. And basically, it's real simple. It's going to be like a 5-minute video. And let me walk you through the setup. Alright, so basically, we got the bass plugged in. And of course, as I mentioned in another video, we're always going to take a DI. So we got the bass running to the DI box. Then we got out of the DI box, we're running straight into the interface. Let's see if it'll focus a little bit. Yeah. So out of the DI box straight into the interface, and then also out of the DI box over here into the amp. Alright, and then from the amp, we're running a cable into the other room. Yeah, running the cable into the other room, into the mic. And we got it in front of the speaker. The reason I left my phone out here was so I could use a flashlight to show you how we got it set up. You should be able to see that. Basically, we have the mic directly in front of the cone. It's about an inch off the grill, 1.5 inches off the grill, directly in the center of the dust cap is the way we want to start. And if from there we want to try some different things, we can, but that's the best starting place. And of course, we're using the AKG D112 because that's a wonderful large diaphragm dynamic microphone. So it's really great for picking up low frequencies on things like bass. Okay, and then in addition to the mic on the amp cab, we are also taking a DI straight out of the amp. The amp we're using here has, I don't know if you can see back there, but it has a DI out of it. Actually has two separate ones, but we're just using one of them. And we're keeping the EQ of the head in there. So that's also running out of there and into the interface simultaneous with the regular DI. And then goes into the computer. And yeah. Oh, also we have that D112 routed into this Behringer preamp. And then that's going through the Art Pro VLA2 compressor. And that's going into the Octapre Dynamic, into the computer. Okay, so the last part of the setup is, here's the bass amp track, the actual mic. Here's the bass DI track that's coming out of the amp. And here's the regular bass DI. It's going to be recording, but we have it muted for now. Anyway, so we have on the bass amp track, we have an EQ, and all we're doing is a low cut. And basically we're cutting everything below 220 hertz on the bass mic. And then on the bass amps DI, we are doing a high cut, and we're cutting everything below 220 hertz. Okay, so basically we're getting all the low end from the DI, the real low end. We're getting that all from the DI, and then anything from the low mids to the highs we're getting with the actual microphone. That's the main trick. Okay, and then we have both those tracks routed to a bus, and we have a little bit of an EQ on there. We've got 3 dB boost at 105 hertz. We got a 2 dB cut at about 500 hertz, and then we have a 3 BD boost again at almost 4K, or at 3.85K. And then we're just doing a little more compression. This is like a 20-to-1 ratio right here. This is the LA2A plugin, but it's on the compress and not the limit setting. So it's just a little more compression to round out the bass sound. So that's the last key part to the bass setup. Alright, so that's the setup, and when you do all that, you get something like this. I didn't really set any specific tone. I just left it on whatever the last thing I tracked was. I think I had abandoned the other day. I think I just left it on that tone. So yeah, it's just a real simple setup, and it ends up sounding like this. So yeah, basically that's the setup that I use for recording bass, regardless of anything else. Sometimes it'll be a heavier song, sometimes it'll be a lighter song, but that's how I set up the bass cab and the DI and everything to get it. And then I'll set the tone from there once that's set up. And sometimes there'll be pedals in front of the amp, sometimes there won't be. But that is the easiest way and the best way to set your amp up, in my opinion, for recording bass. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you could leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. And if you could just hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell so you can be notified when new videos come out, that would be awesome. I really hope you guys are enjoying the content. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.